Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy God Secret. I'm back with another banger. Hey, man, hope y'all had a very blessed Merry Christmas to y'all boys, man. I ain't gonna lie, my Christmas was lit. I went to, family function, I had a good time. It was lit. I hope y'all boys got what y'all wanted. All the presents y'all had, I ain't gonna lie, I got something pretty light. I ain't gonna lie, I got me, my mom got me like a watch, I got a wallet, and I got like $40, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, the older you get, Christmas just becomes less more fun to me because it just means just more money to spend. I ain't gonna lie, but I hope y'all boys had a blessed Christmas, man. But in this video, I just want to talk about why do people still make post scores in 2K23. Like, post scores I don't have that fear factor of a post score like you did back in like last year or 2K21. Now in patch 1, when 2K23 first came out, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, post scores was OP because them hook shots was OP as hell. It don't matter a contest. It could be, you can jump at them at the perfect time and it can be a 100% smothered. They will green every post hook. It don't matter the coverage. It don't matter what. They will green every post hook. But after 2K patched the post hook, which hey, listen, even though 2K, they don't really patch all the things we complain about, when they do patch something, we should congratulate them. They did patch the post hooks, and these post scores are fucking ass. They're terrible. Like, bro, I don't even gotta play perfect. They're garbage. Like, these dudes be having post takeover, and I would still get a stop. There's so many games where a post score will have post take, and I'll finally get the stop as soon as they get takeover. Usually when a post scorer gets takeover, that's game, because there's nothing you could do. Like they'll baby me the whole game. Like, look at the shots I'm taking. I'm taking bad shots, but I'm not worried because number one, as you can see, I got takeover. But even without takeover, that shit is box. You can't post hook, you can't green, just dumb post hooks left and right, because I don't know if y'all remember in patch 1 when 2K23 first dropped, them post hooks was lethal. They was greening everything. Like, they were literally greening every post hook, and they did not even need to time it. I thought they had to time it. Turns out they did not even need to time it. They just hold it and it's a green every time. Like, it was a broken mechanic in the game that allowed them to green every post hook. But since 2K patched them post hooks, all they're really trying to do is just back you down at the paint and try to dunk on you, or just make some bullshit layup. Just make you can be in their face and they'll just, the game will, because the paint defense has gotten worse. That's another thing. They patched the post hooks, but the paint defense has gotten worse. If the paint defense was still good, these niggas would not have scored a single point. I swear to God, they won't. But now, if they like get you under the rim and they just pump fake a couple times, they might either get a standing dunk or just make a dumbass layup, a layup that they should not make. You know how this game be. The paint defense has gotten worse and worse. Like, that's one thing I'll say. In patch 1, when 2K23 first dropped, the paint defense was good. Like, you can be behind them, you can be in front. As long as you got your hands up, they're missing everything. They might still get their own rebound because they're like 7'3", but they're still gonna miss the layup. Now, dudes out here making 60%, 100% layups, like just crazy shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what 2K was thinking, making a paint defense so bad, but they gotta make the paint defense how it was when the game first dropped, because this shit is insane. I ain't gonna lie. But as you can see, look who I'm going against. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this guy, his name looks familiar. I don't know where I've seen him, but his name just looks familiar. You know what I'm saying? But as you can see, he's a post scorer, and look, like I said, he's not gonna post, so he's gonna try to baby me, back me down. And on this build, like, look at that. Like, I'm there. If for some reason it only says 9%, but like, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? But look, the very next possession, like, he's just gonna try and back me down, pick up that dribble, and from there the game's over. You know what I mean? Because once you get the ball, as long as you know how to shoot, you should beat them. That's because their post scores, their defense is ass, because they're too fucking slow. Their defense is fucking ass. All they can do is just leave you open, hope you miss, or just rip you. Because if they get close enough, they can rip you, because, the steals in this game is OP as hell. So if they get close enough, they can fucking rip you. But, 9 times out of 10, they're just going to leave you open. Like, look, he's trying to bait me, but all I'm doing is running away from him, and he can't keep up. And I could just rim run him. So if you green 1 or 2 threes, it's over, because they got to step up. They got to respect the jump shot, unless they're one of those weirdos that just leave you open the whole game. But if they do step up, you can just blow past them easy. Look, I'm just running straight. He can't do nothing. All he could do is hope I miss. And look at my takeover. I got take. I'm not gonna activate take. I don't need takeover. Because even if I lose the ball, he's not gonna score. You know, especially since I got lock and rim because I'm toxic as hell. You know what I mean? But look, nothing he could do. Like I'm leaving him in the dust. I've shown him that I got the burner. Like I've shown him I got the burner. Look, another 3. Look at that. Like, come on, bro. Their defense is fucking ass. You know what I mean? That fear factor of a post scorer that you had in 2K22 or 2K21 or even 20 is not there no more. Like, unless you're on a small ass build where they could just baby you, that's the only time you should fear a post scorer. But if you're on a 6'8 or a 6'9, bro, that, like, come on, bro. These post scorers, they're sweet. They sweet as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. And for anybody that's out there still playing on a post score, then shame on you. I ain't gonna lie. Really, shame on you. You know what I mean? I don't really have no problem with a post score. I've only lost to 1 post score this whole entire year, and that was back in season 1 because that nigga was greening every post hook. Like I said, back when the game first dropped in patch 1, the post hooks was crazy. You can jump at them. You can time the jump perfectly. They're still going to green. XGV. There's a dude on Twitch. His name is GV. You know, he's like a popular Twitch streamer. He streams 2K and shit. He put a clip because his first build was a post score. He put a clip on Twitter where all he did was hold down. I think he hold up or down. I don't know. I don't know how to do post hooks, but I think he hold up. All he did was hold up. Like, he didn't even time it. He just held up on his analog stick and it was green every single time. So literally that shit took no skill. You just hold up on your analog stick, you know what I'm saying? And the shit was just green automatically. Like, it was a broken mechanic in the game. So I only lost to 1 post score this whole entire year. And that's because that nigga was just post hooking my shit the whole game, green and everything. I was jumping at him and everything. Everything was just automatic green. And like, I'm like, fuck. Like, you can't guard that. But now they took off them post hooks, all they can do is back you down. Especially if I'm on my 6'8" a face of 4, that shit is dead. I have an 84 strength on that build. And strength matters because you're not going to back me down that easily. You know, you might get some, you might score a little points here and there, make some bullshit ass layup. But for the most part, I got an 84 strength. I got silver brick wall. I used to play with silver post lockdown, but now I put it on bronze. Bronze is good enough. You know what I mean? That shit is box. Like, literally, that shit is fucking box. As you can see, I'm toying around with this nigga. Now, this gameplay right here, I'm gonna do some toxic shit because I was bored. This dude's on a post score. He's not gonna do much. Like I said, look at my takeover. I'm gonna do some toxic shit. I think I'm gonna have it like 19 or 20. I'm gonna have game point, but I'm basically just gonna troll him because I know he can't score on me. Because I'm gonna activate takeover and I'm just gonna give him the ball and see if he can try and score, which he's not gonna score, you know. Well, spoiler, he's not gonna score, but I was just being toxic. Look, I activate my takeover. I'm finna score this last point. I'm finna take a 2 right here. Yeah, I took a 3. Okay, well, as long as the game's not over. But look, I'm finna be a toxic asshole just to prove a point. Do not make a post score. You know what I'm saying? Because that build is fucking ass. That build is useless this year. I'm telling you, it's useless. Unless you're playing against like some fucking a 6'1" play shot or one of these little ass builds, that post scores aren't it this year. I'm sorry, they aren't. This year, like, them inside post scores ain't it. Like, if you're gonna make, like, all right, I'm not gonna say don't make a post score. If you are gonna be a weirdo and you still want to do all that post spin glitchy shit and just cheese niggas, make a post score that can shoot. Don't just make a pure inside post, you know, the traditional 7'3" max weight. Don't make that build. That build is ass this year. I'm telling you, it's ass. You go against anybody decent at this game, you're gonna lose 9 times out of 10. You might win that one lucky game, but if you play serious against that nigga, you're gonna lose 9 times out of 10. Because like I said, all they need is the ball one time. And if they know how to shoot, your ass is grass. Because the post scores, your defense is slow. Your defense is terrible because that build is too slow. At least make a post score that can shoot. I've seen some weirdos that have post takeover, but their build can shoot. You know what I'm saying? But they got post takeover, but they know how to shoot. So you can't just sag off them, you know what I'm saying, and just play the paint because they could shoot. Make those weird type of builds. Like I said, I'm trying to help y'all out. Like, you see what he's trying to do? Like, he's now like my opponent. He's now starting to post hook. He's not, you know, because he know he can't just back me down in the paint. I got rim take. That back down shit is dead once you get rim take, and I got lock take. I can easily be toxic and just spam square on him. You know what I mean? But I'm not. I'm just gonna play defense, just prove a point. Like I'm just like, look, nothing he can do. Nothing he can do. Like I'm trolling. I'm just grabbing the rebound, running out of bounds because I'm bored as hell. I'm bored as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I usually do this when I go against the post score because it's like, bro, like really, like you're still doing this. Like, come on, bro. It's about to be 2023. Literally, it's literally about to be 2023 in a couple days, and you're still out here doing this. Like, come on, bro. Like, for example, on my 6'9" three-point shooter, I just dropped like my last video where I turned into a toxic post scorer. That build's not really a post scorer, you know what I'm saying? But it has post take because I have a 99 post control on that build, because that's the only way to get Hall-of-Fame quick first step on a 6'9", right? But I can if I wanted to be a weirdo, which I was for that was the only time you're ever gonna see me with post takeover. But if I wanted to be an actual weirdo, I can throw post take on it, and once I get takeover, I could just turn into a post scorer and just cheese you the whole game, like I did in that one video. But you know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna make a build that can shoot or something, don't just make a pure inside fat ass post, because that shit is dead. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is fucking dead. You know what I mean? All I need is one stop against these dudes and it's over. Unless I just completely fucking sell. If I'm in my bag, it's over for these dudes. Like look, like now he's starting to post hook. That post hooking shit is dead, bro. That shit was only working patch 1, bro. That post hook shit was only working patch 1. You know what I mean? Like this dude even could have scored 1 point. You know what I mean? Which I don't blame him. Like, look at my takeover. Of course he's not going to score. He should have scored. You know what I mean? If I would have let this guy score, then that would have been ass on my part. He gets a pluck right here. He thought I was going to jump. No, I'm not jumping. Look, he had his chance right there. He had his chance. He could have went straight up with it. He would have most likely missed the dunk, but he could have went straight up with it, you know, probably scored. You know what I mean? Because this game's kind of ass. Because I ain't gonna lie, listen, I've been dunked on a couple times on rim take. You know what I mean? This game is ass like that. That's why I threw on lock take with it, because rim take, like I said, back in patch 1, rim take was OP as fuck. You did not need to jump. You know what I mean? Right here I'm finna end the game because I got tired of, watching him just being ass. But rim take used to be like the best takeover in the game. It's still a good takeover, but patch 1, rim take was undefeated. Like all you gotta do is just be next to him. You didn't need to jump. Just be next to him and they'll just miss every layup, every dunk. Now, dudes getting dunked on rim take. You could be right under the paint. There was one game where I lost. I got dunked on 4 times in a row. A rim take. A 6'3", 6'2" guard rim running. I'm right under the paint just dunking on my shit. But it is what it is. That's the gameplay for y'all boys. Stay tuned and peace out, man.